Right, good morning. It's Monday morning, 9:30, and you join me on the infamous Peg 124 at Barston Lake. I'm on an army selection event. There's going to be lots of stands and stuff going on, so I get about 5 hours fishing, then I'm off to do some stuff, then I'll be back for a few hours fishing, then I'm off to do some stuff, then I'll be doing some more fishing. I've had one already within 20 minutes of starting, and long may it continue, but it was only £6. And I need there's a little bit of competition on this, in that I think its biggest 5 count towards it, so I need a few bigger fish than that one. There we go, off and running, and yeah, I might show you what I'm doing later, but I doubt it because it's Barston and everybody knows how to fish here. Right, catch you later. Right, good evening. It's Friday night. We finished off at Barston on Wednesday, and I ended up with 63 carp to £16. My biggest 5 worked out about £63, I think it was. And yeah, it was a good giggle. It was good getting around seeing all the guys. We've got an idea now of where the venues are for the rest of the year. And yeah, it was just nice getting out and catching a lot of fish. So to go to the other end of the scale, I've now come down onto the big lake. I've done a walk around. There is a lot of weed on the lake this year. There's a lot of floating weed as well, getting caught up in the weed, which is top to bottom. And so it's proving challenging to find spots. I've come up into this swim. It's up in the shallows. Fortunately, there's not too many swans around, so I'm able to fish 2 spots on a little bit of bait each, and I'm giving that a go. Yeah, by a little bit of bait, I mean 4 spoms on each spot, but they are quite accurate. Yeah, and that's it really. I'm not expecting much to happen this evening now or tonight, but maybe tomorrow morning when the sun comes up, starts to warm up, I might get a chance. The rods are in. Floating weed was problematic earlier. Had to sink the rod tips. Cheers, Dave. Yeah, we'll go from there. Right. I've got motors starting up and all sorts behind me now, so I shall catch you in the morning when hopefully it'll be a bit quieter. Ciao for now. Right, good morning. It's 8:15 in the morning. Last night I had a really good night's kip. Slept straight through from about 10:30 till 4 o'clock this morning when I got woken up rudely by a sheep trying to jump on my head. And that's it really. I've had a few issues with swans, hence I'm down to 1 rod. They keep on wiping out one of my rods, so I've just decided to chuck it up the bank. They keep on going over and eating all the bait on it because it's well within their range. Oh well. And that's it. I think my plan for later on is I'm going to be off pretty soon. Can't see me staying here too long. I've got stuff to do at home, so I'll bugger off and sort my life out. And that's it really. Update done unless anything massively changes on the way out. If I see a fish, I'll try and catch it. Other than that, I will see you next time on the bank. Check for that. join me tonight. I'm fishing on the Hampshire Avon, just outside Salisbury. And I'm chasing barbel, but I'll take anything. Fishing pellet on the ground bait feeder for a start. Got some pellet and boilies with me. I've started in this swim. It's a really deep hole, shallows up downstream, so I'm fishing the shallower water at the tail end. It's all nice and clear. Yeah, we'll give it a go for an hour. Nothing happens here. I'll give it a couple of feeders, get some bait in, go downstream for a bit, and then come back later. Alright, I'll catch you when I catch, well, I'll see you when I catch something. If I catch something. Here we go, look, first Avon chub of the year, £4 13 ounce. I'll take that any day of the week. Well, I'm afraid you're all going to have to make do with the bad hat, because it's too blooming sunny to take it off. Back down on the Hampshire Avon. I'm in a swim at the downstream end of one of our stretches. Found a tree. It's clear of weed underneath the tree. So at the moment I've got a rod without a hook link on, and in a minute I'm going to be swinging out a baited hook. It's had about 5-10 minutes for a full feeder just to put all the pellet and everything underneath the tree, and then I'm going to give it half an hour, and if it's nothing's happened in half an hour, I'm going to move upstream and find some trees to hide in because it's too flaming hot. Right, let's give this a go. Right, so because I'm snag fishing, I've got a braided hook link on, heavy feeder, big hook bait, big hook, and I'm filling the feeder up with ground bait and pellets. More ground bait than pellet though, because I don't want to feed them, I just want to attract them. There we go, I've got the feeder free running so I can see everything. Give that a go. Right, good evening. Quick bit of a status update. It is just coming up on 7 o'clock in the evening, and you join me in swim number 3. I've been here for a couple of hours and not a great deal has happened. There's been a few fish splashing around, which I think are pike, taking minnows and small fish, but not a lot on the feeder, apart from some foul-look minnows again. I'm in a bit of a quandary though as to whether I stay here, because like I say, this is the swim I had for the fish from. I know they're here, or do I move back to one of the other swims where I may get a surprise?